Yeah. So what do you understand by time series analysis? What do you understand by time series analysis? I'll ask to Mani because I got the first message from him about when I will be taking the session. Mani Kabel, are you there?
Hello.
Yeah, yeah. You only texted me na that day.
Uh,
Yeah.
Further
So what do you understand by time series? Time series
time
analysis.
series, it's a like forecasting something. Can we say like a
Yeah. Yes.
also
So
time series means a set of numbers or values. We can say like that also.
yeah. So it is you can see this is a particular data. This is a sequence of observation, right? It the data which I am showing here, that is a sequence. On the sequence depends on the number of week. So first week the sales is this much. Second week the sales amount is this much. Okay. Third week the sales amount is this much. Okay. Like that it will go and continue till 15th week. So I have this past data. From this past data, this is a time series data because week defines the time, right? It can be month also, it can be year also, it can be day also. Okay, so this is the time series data, and I have this past data or the data which has been taken from the past period for a certain period of time. Now I can forecast. Suppose I want to forecast my what will be my sale after 15th week or 16th week. What will exactly on 16th week? What will be my sale? From this past data, I can predict that. Are you all clear? So that is what time series analysis. This is a time series data, and whatever we'll be doing the analysis using this data, that will be time series analysis. And the chapter talks about time series analysis and forecasting. Okay, so we are analyzing these data, and we are forecasting something. We are forecasting what? What will be my sale on 16th week based on this past data. Okay, so there are a few terms actually. So one will be forecast. Forecast will be one term. Let me go to the next. I hope it's visible to everyone. So I'm taking week as a time and my time series value, whatever maybe, take it as sales. Okay, sales quantity. Okay, so this is the time series value, and next term is forecast. So how I will forecast? There are several methods. You might be heard about this one, most recent value method, average of past week method, moving average method, exponential smoothing method. These are mainly four methods we are actually using. Okay, there are several other methods also. Okay. So one is that Delphi method. Have you heard about it? Delphi method. Delphi method. Anyone heard about it?
No, sir.
Yeah. So in this particular analysis, what we are doing in all these four types of analysis, we are actually using raw data, like past data, and we are like doing the analysis in a quantitative manner, or the analysis is quantitative in a quantitative way. Okay. In Delphi method, what we'll be doing, we'll be seeing the past data, and we'll be forecasting on the basis of like expert opinion. Like I am the expert on that particular industry. Okay. Suppose this is the uh, sale of apparels. Okay, of a particular company. Okay, I'm suppose taking Peter England. So this is the sales of a particular week, and I am in that particular industry for a long time. So I can say that I am an expert on this particular industry. So I can manually or I can as per my past experience, I can say that on the 13th week, my sales will be 20. Okay. So Delphi method talks about the expert opinion. So that will be totally based on what? Qualitative way. There is no analysis we are doing, just expert opinion we are taking. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this forecasting technique, whatever you are learning the forecasting technique or some extra, some advanced forecasting technique, you will be getting if you are taking supply chain management or supply chain analytics in next year. In operations management, there is one elective supply chain management and supply chain analytics. Okay, if you are taking that, there will be like you'll get to know advanced technique of forecasting. Mainly, this forecasting technique is actually used in supply chain management. Okay, forget about this. Now, I hope the data is clear to everyone. What kind of data will be taking for time series analysis? Now I'll go to the first method. That is, yeah, any doubt?
No, sir.
Now I'll be talking about the first method, which is most recent value method. This method is actually having a like scientific name, you can say, that is called Naïve method. Okay, so most recent value method. Before starting that, what are the terms are there? So forecast is one term. We'll be forecasting on the basis of past data. Next is forecast error. What will be the forecast error? How do you understand that forecast error? So this is my original value, right? Actual value you can say, and this will be my forecast value. Suppose I am forecasting, and what will be my actual value? The difference will be the forecast error. It can be negative and it can be positive also. Correct?
Yes.
This is the forecast error. Next term is absolute value of forecast error. So this table you have to make whenever you are doing the analysis. This table you have to make. Okay. So next is forecast error. Forecast error is done. Then is absolute value of forecast error. So forecast error will be negative as well as positive also. So you have to take the absolute value. Only the positive value you have to take here in this particular thing. Okay. Next is squared of forecast error. So you have to take the square value of this forecast error. Okay. Next is percentage of error. So percentage of error means what? I am forecasting something and that something some value was there, the actual value. How much error I am getting? Suppose this value is 17, I am forecasting is 17, so there is no error. Okay, the percentage of error will be 0. Suppose this value is actual value is 17, I am forecasting it as 18. So there is some error. And what is the percentage of error? I have to calculate that. And percentage of error also will be in the form of negative as well as positive. Right? If the value is 18, then what? My forecast error formula is actual value minus forecast value. So forecast value is greater means what? The forecast error will be negative, right?
Yes. Yes, sir.
If it is 18, then the forecast error will be negative. If it is 16, then forecast error will be positive. So the percentage of error will be in both the form, like positive also, negative also. And next table is next column is absolute value of percentage error. So you have to take the absolute value of percentage error. Whatever positive and negative value you are getting, you have to take only the positive. Okay. Next is you have to calculate this one already. We have talked about it. Next is mean absolute error. This three terminologies so are kind of similar to the ANOVA table are doing, MSC, MI. So mean absolute error means what? This one, absolute error value of forecast. So you have to take the summation of all those values, right? And you have to take the mean value. So average of all absolute value of forecast error. So how many observation I have? I have 12 observation. So this total value divided by 12 will be my mean absolute error. Okay. Next term is mean squared error. So same, this the summation of all these values divided by the number of observation. Next is mean absolute percentage error. Summation of all these values divided by the number of observation. Okay. So what for we are doing these three calculation, MAE, MSC and MAPE. What we will be doing, we have four methods I have already explained. Naive method, next is average of past method, moving average method and exponential smoothing. We'll be comparing all those values. You can see all the for all the value all the four type of method I'm taking the same data. My data is always same. My data is same. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll compare all those values and whose this MAC, mean of squared error, means what the error value for which method will be less, that method will be best for my forecasting. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Suppose I have the option of taking these four methods and I want to choose which method is giving me the best forecast. How do you understand? We'll compare this MAC value for all the four methods whose MAC value is less. This method will be best for my forecasting. Mean of squared error. So error term is less means what? My forecasting is good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that is what we will be doing. So let's do the calculation first for name method, the most recent value method. How do you calculate that? How do you calculate that? Most recent. So this is my first week forecast. So my second, in this particular method, my second week forecast will be what? What was my first week forecast? Are you getting? My
Hmm.
first week actual value that will come to second week. That is what most recent value I am taking. Okay. What was my next second week forecast? 21. So in third week, my forecast will be 21. Okay. Next is 19. Next is 23. Okay, like that it will go on continue till 50. I'll copy it here and I'll paste it. Is it clear to everyone?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
and will we be forecasting for the 13th week also?
Yeah, 13th week will be doing. Wait for that. So my 12th week forecasting is 15. Okay, this 15 will come here. Okay, right? 13th week will be doing later. Wait for that. So now this one we don't want actually. This one we don't want. This first row. Okay. So my now I have to calculate my forecast error. What will be my forecast error? You can see the formula. Forecast error is actual value minus the forecast value. So this is my actual value. Okay. So what I'll be doing equal to this 21 minus this is my forecast value. What I'm getting? This is positive 4, right? You all can see my screen. No?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So for first, the second week forecast, you can say forecast is positive 4. The forecast error is positive 4, and for third week it is negative 2. Like that, it will come like actual value minus the forecast value. Okay. Then is absolute value of forecast error. So whatever value is there, I will take the absolute value. So negative 2 will get become positive 2. 4, 5, 2, 4, 2, 2, 2, 5, 7. Okay. Clear everyone? Hmm? Till this point, everyone clear, right?
Yes, sir.
This is a simple method. Now, next is you have to square the forecast error. This squaring forecast error means I can square this one also, this one also. No, whatever the value like negative, positive, I'll square. I'll get the positive value. Okay. So what I will do, I'll square this one square. I'm getting 16 correct value. So this is my squared forecast error. Till this point, clear everyone?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
How do you calculate percentage error?
Forecast error by actual value into 100.
Yes, yes. So what I'll do, I'll take the forecast value, uh, not the forecast value actually. I'll directly take the forecast error. Okay, forecast error divided by the actual value into 100. Okay. This is my what percentage error. Okay. I'll take it to for 2-digit only. Clear everyone?
Yes, sir.
How do I get percentage of error? Percentage of error means the forecast error divided by the actual value into 100.
Actual value means time series value.
Yeah, time series value. That is the actual value, no?
Oh, okay.
So this is my what? Absolute value.
Absolute value.
Yeah. Just this negative will become positive. Whatever negative values is there, that will become positive. This value also I'll take it to two digit only after the point. Decimal point I'll take two. Yeah. So now what are the like the summation value for what like summation value I actually require? MAE means what? Average of all absolute value. This one summation value I required, right? Average of all absolute value of forecast error,
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
I'll
sir.
do. Yeah. Yes, I'm not doing it.
Average ही निकाल so direct.
Huh?
So we
Yeah,
can
no,
find
no,
the
no, no,
average.
no. Yeah, that we can do. I'm doing it manually actually. Okay. So this one, I'm taking the summation value. You have to take the summation only, na? If you're calculating manually, here you will get only the summation value, right? This is the summation value. Next, I want for MSC, I want average of sum square error. So this one also I want the sum of all those values. This is 179 I'm getting. Next is this one for MAP, average of absolute value of percentage of forecast error. So this one, sum of all those values, okay, right? So now I'll be calculating here only. So what is my number of observation?
12.
N equal to 12. Okay. So I'll for MA what I'll do this one like 41 divided by 12. Okay. For MSC what I'll do? I'll take 179 divided by 12.
So will it be 12 or 11? Like the number of forecast value is 11 now?
Yes, sir.
Number of forecast. One second. Yeah.
So it
Yes,
will be
you're right.
11.
You're right. Yeah. Yes. So this will be 11. Okay. So this one
So
also I will.
it, n won't be equal to the original number
No, no,
of
no, no, no,
times
no,
he's.
no, no. The forecasting, how many observation are there for in forecasting?
Okay.
We're forecasting for how many weeks? 11 weeks, no? The initial value
Yes.
that we have to remove.
Okay.
Okay. So n here is actually 12 total n, but for forecasting the n is 11 here. For MAP, what will be that? 211 divided by 11. Okay, this value. That's it. That is my forecasting, whatever I am getting, my forecast value using this naive method or the most recent value method.
So can you tell percentage error once more?
This one percentage error formula is the forecast error divided by the actual into 100. Forecast error divided by the actual value
Okay, sir.
into 100. Yeah, it's clear now, everyone.
Yes, sir.
I'll take it to two digit after the decimal and I'll copy this into when where I want to compare it. Yeah. So this is my naive method and I want to compare. So my value is 3.73, 16.27, 3.73, then 16.27, and what was that? 19.24, right? I'll compare those with other type analysis. Okay. Clear, everyone? So what will be my 13th week forecast?
The
Can anyone
22.
tell me? Yeah, right. So 13th week it will be 22. So this is the basic method actually. Naive method is the basic method. Okay. Clear, everyone? Can I proceed to the next method?
Yes, sir.
So what actually is the aim of this naive method?
To forecast the values, time series forecasting.
No, I mean, like finally, what are we getting from this? Like these all these mean values?
Yeah, actually I will compare all those values. My aim is to compare all those methods and in which method I am getting the least MSE value. That will be my best fit for my forecasting.
Okay,
Okay,
then this
so
is
MSE,
called naive method.
sorry.
This method is called naive, like NA.
Yeah, naive or naive you can say.
Okay, cool.
Sir,
So
so
also,
NAIV,
I think we can do that. Knowing the forecast of the 13th week, that is 22,
that
we can find an approximate value, like
Mhm.
actual value. We can find it by because we know the absolute value of error, na, of forecast.
Mhm.
So we
Yeah.
can find a range, like it will lie from
Mhm.
positive.
But we are not doing that. Using this method, we are not doing that. It's a basic method.
So we can do that, no?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, sir.
Generally, we are using this moving average or exponential smoothing for continuous next week forecasting.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, this method generally we are not using.
so why not this?
It's a very basic method. You will be getting. You can see that when we'll be comparing. Na, you can
Okay.
find which method is the best method.
Okay, so
I
in
have the
whichever
same data
method,
for.
yeah,
Mhm.
sorry.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, in whichever method we will get MSC the least, that will be the most accurate.
Yeah,
Okay, thank you.
right. So I have taken the value same for all the four type of analysis. Okay, four type of method to compare the MAE, MSC, and MFE value. Right. Okay, everyone done. Can I proceed to the average of past value method?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So how do we do that average of past value method? So what will be my second week forecast? My
Seven.
second week forecast will be 17 only.
Yeah.
My first week original value will become to second week forecast. Right?
Yes, sir.
You have the calculator with you. Yeah. From third week onwards, I'll take the average value. My third week forecast will be 17 plus 21, 17 plus 21 divided by 2. How much you're getting? 19, right?
19.
Yeah. So what will be my fourth week forecast?
17 plus 21 plus 19 divided by 3.
17 plus 21 plus 19 divided
Divided
by
by 3.
2.
3, 3.
Yes, that will also come under 19. Next, what?
57 divided by 4. No,
If
80. 80. It's 80, I think.
so 17, 21, 19, 23. All you have to add
Yes,
now.
80 divided by 4.
That's
So it's
20.
20.
20.
20.
Yeah. Tell me the next value.
58 divided by 5.
58. Why 58? Already it was 80.
Oh,
So
sorry,
80
sorry.
plus
19.
18.
9.
98 divided by 5.
Yeah. 19.6.
19.6.
No, sorry, wrote it in a wrong place.
19.6 is the value. Then again it will be 19. Take that.
134. Yeah. 152. 70.
Is it correct? My value and your value. Forecast error, I don't think I have to talk about it again. Actual value minus the forecast value. So this is my forecast value. Sorry, forecast error value. Now I want to take the absolute value. This is the absolute value, right? Next is all the other things are same, right? Squared forecast error. Only the forecasting technique, how you are using the forecasting technique, that is different. Other calculation all are same. Squared of forecast error means what? This one square. Okay. Next is percentage of error means what? The forecast error. The forecast error divided by the actual value into 100. This is what my percentage of error value. And I want the absolute. This is my absolute percentage error value. Okay. Clear everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I want sum of this one for calculating MA. Right.
Yes, sir.
So what I will do, I will take sum of all these values. Are you getting this? 26.81. Are you getting all those values?
Yes, sir.
I'll take up to 2 digits. So my total observation here will be 11, right? I have to divide by 11 to calculate MA. So MA will be what? How much? 26 point this one divided by
11.
11. 2.43. This one will be
89.
39 divided by 11. Correct. Next is 141 divided by 11. Right. 2.44 I'm getting here. I'm getting 8.10, 12.85. So 2.44, then 8.1, 12.85. So comparing all these two methods, which one I'm getting best, right? Average of past method, right?
The past method.
Check the difference, almost 8, the mean squared error. So how much like the deviation in the forecast? If you use this method, that will be like wrong for you. The forecast error is too high. Okay, this is what I'm getting. Any doubt till now? Anyone?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Yes. The next one is the moving average method. So this is what the formula. There are two types of moving average method. One is simple moving average, another one is weighted moving average. Okay. Do you know about I guess you know all know about simple moving average. Weighted average, do you know?
So we have to assign weights to particular
proba-
value.
the probability value, you can say.
Yes, sir.
What is the probability value?
Yes, sir.
Hmm. Okay. So how do we calculate the forecast value? Forecast value? This one I am taking as three-way moving average. There are two-way moving average also, then four-way moving average also. Generally, we do use two-way or three-way method. So remember all these three. If it is three-way method, then you have to neglect these three first three rows. Uh, First three rows. Are you getting? As it is a three-way moving average, so I'll start from my fourth week
Sir, why we did this?
to get more accuracy. If you are taking first 3 weeks, okay, then I am forecasting something. So my forecasting will be more accurate compared to average of past value method.
Okay.
Actually, we're dividing this 12 week into what? Into in three-way moving average in three segment size. We're waiting. Suppose in the month of January, February, and March, I'm looking into the value of January, February, and March. Then I'm comparing what will be my sale in April. Okay. Which one will be most accurate, this one, or I am seeing my only the March value, then I am comparing my forecast for April. Which one will be best?
So 3 months comparison.
Yes, that will be more accurate.
Yes, sir.
So this is same, like you have to take the average of 17 plus 21 plus 19, okay, divide by 3. How much
Okay.
you are getting? 19, right? This one,
90. Yes, sir.
17, 21, 19, I'm getting 19. For next forecast, what I will do? Can you tell me?
80 by 4.
How 80?
No, sir,
Tell
for
me.
21 will take, I think. For 21, 19 and 23 by
Yes.
3, right?
This time you
Okay.
don't need to take the average of all the four values.
Yeah, I got it.
This is three-way moving average. So you have to take the average of last three values. Means last 3 weeks value. For
21.
fifth week, yeah, for fifth week forecast, I will take the average of fourth week, third week, and second week. So 21 plus 19 plus 23. This will be 21. Are you clear? Are you all clear?
Yes, sir, clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So this is my sixth week forecast. So what I will do, I'll go to fifth, fourth, and third. So
20.
19, 20, and 23 and 18. This is 20. Next it will be 19. Next it will be 18. Check. 19, 21, 20, 19, 18, again 18, I guess. Again 18, 20, 20, 19. Check the values. Are you getting the same value? If you are calculating with me.
Yes, sir, same values.
Yeah. Again the same thing. We have to take the what? The difference between the actual value minus the forecast value. I'll do it fast. You all know now how to calculate this. I'll take the absolute value. Next is square of this value. Next is percentage of error, means what? Forecast error divided by the actual value into 100. Next is absolute forecast error So I want the summation of this one, absolute forecast, to get all those values, MAP and all, MAE, MSC, and MAP value. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll take this one. This is the summation value. Clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
my MAE will be this one. Oh, sorry. This one divided by how much?
11.
Why
No,
11?
sir. No,
Not 11, but
nine.
divided
Nine.
by 9. 9.
Yes. This is the MAE. Next is MSC. MSC will be this one. This one divided
Ten
by,
two.
yeah, 10.22. Next is MAPE.
14 point something.
Yeah, I'll take it to 2 digit only after the decimal. It's 2.67. 2.67. Next is MSC at 10.22, 14.26.
36.
10.22, 14.
14.
Now which one you are getting best? Till this one is best, right?
Average of past method, yeah.
So similarly, we can do four-way and five-way. Like, what would be the apt one? Which one should we go for?
Generally, we don't do four-way.
Okay, but it would
Four-way,
be more accurate, no, if we take four-way.
yeah, we can do that. Four-way generally we'll do for when there is some seasonality effect. Suppose you are taking 1 year sales and you are doing for month wise. Okay, so four-way means what? We are dividing into what?
Like 25.
Yeah. So if there is some seasonality effect, you can do that. But we generally don't do four-way method. Three-way is the best. Maximum three-way will do.
So it depends on our actual value. Like here we have number of actual values 12. So we are taking maximum three-way.
Yeah. No, 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 no. That is not like we don't consider using this value only. No, no, no. That is not the way. Maximum we can take three-way. That is the like rule you can say, or we don't take four-way method. Generally we take two-way or three-way.
Okay, even if the values are 100, like you just mentioned, if there are 100 values, we can take four.
Four means what? Four-way.
Yeah.
No, no, no. We don't take four-way method.
Okay, so maximum we can have three-way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Generally we do three-way method only.
Okay.
Four-way like you will not. That will not be accurate. More accurate.
Okay.
Yeah. These three are really very basic methods. All the three methods. Now this is quite interesting and generally we are using this method, exponential smoothing method. Okay, now come to this one, exponential smoothing. So this is what the formula, yeah, weighted average I calculate. So for weighted average, like I'm just taking the forecast values using the past method. So for weighted average, there will be some weight, like for suppose this one, I'm taking the three-way moving average method, right? Yeah. For weighted average for the first week, there will be some weight, like for 17, the weight is 0.3. For 21, the weight is zero point 0.4 suppose. 19 for 19, this weight is zero point 0.5. So there is some weight, and as per that, we will be taking the formula is A1 into W1, A2 into W2 means what? Is 17 into the weight value, 21 into that particular weight value allotted to this particular 21 value, and 19 into that particular weight value. Are you getting? Using that only,
So where from we'll get the weight values?
that will be given to you in the question.
So how they predict the weight values, sir?
That they do actually using like same thing, the expert opinion or weighted average generally to when there is a seasonality effect. Like, suppose this is January, this is February, and this is March. Right? Take it as November, December, and January. Suppose you are going to apparel store and you are buying your winter apparel, winter clothes. Okay. For which month you will be taking? There is a chance that you'll be buying winter clothes. Obviously, it will be on the month of November when uh, the winter is actually appearing. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
So the weight of buying winter clothes will be high on November, than December, than January. January is almost the end of the winter season. Clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So,
sir.
if there will be any change in the forecast or it will be same?
Yeah, obviously. That will be more accurate. Now I'm giving the particular weight to a particular week or particular month. That will be more accurate.
No, so after having the weighted value,
Mhm. Yes,
that
obviously. This one, what I am taking for three-way moving average, I'm just simply taking the average of past three values. Okay, but for that particular type of forecasting, weighted average, I have a weight value for a particular month, particular week.
then
And I
we'll
have
take
a,
the forecast of the weighted value.
yes,
Okay.
yeah. Are you like interested to calculate? Suppose like I'll check. I'll suppose allot some weight to this 3 weeks, and I want to check what will be my fourth week forecast. You want to check that?
Will it be in 3-3 slot, like in set of 3-3?
Yes, yes. That is three-way. This will be called three-way weighted average method.
Okay,
That's
so
what it is.
everything will be same, only the multiplication part will be the additional,
Yes,
right?
yes. Let me take that. Suppose I am here. I'm taking this. This is my. Okay, this is my value I have taken. I want to forecast my fourth week value. Okay, weight I am allotting. Suppose for January the weight is zero point 0.3, and for February the weight is zero point 0.4, and for the third week, sorry, third week the weight is zero point 0.5. Okay, clear everyone till now? This is a
Yes.
question. You have it in your question paper. Now my aim is I'll be forecasting. I'll be forecasting for week 4. Week 4 I'll be forecasting. How I'll
So
forecast?
7.67
What is the formula? This will be equal to this
uh,
17 into this one
into 3,
plus
into 3.
21 into zero point 0.4 plus 19 into zero point 0.5. How much I'm getting? 23. What was my actual value for week 4? 23 are you getting?
23.
Let me copy this also. It's 23. Oh, wait. What is my forecast error here?
0.
Zero.
Yeah.
0.
So I've taken it randomly. So still, like your forecast error will be less. If weight is allotted some particular value, then your forecast will be less.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now get it.
Clear everyone on this?
Yes, sir.
Next is exponential smoothing. So this is the formula. There is alpha value. What is that alpha? This is smoothing constant. We'll be taking some values as smoothing constant, and then we'll calculate the forecast. Any doubt? What is smoothing constant? Why we are taking this? Anyone? What
So
is
to reduce the error.
yes? To reduce the forecast error, we'll be taking this smoothing constant, this alpha value. So suppose for this particular analysis, I'm taking my alpha value. My alpha value I'm taking 0.2. For the entire analysis, I'll be taking my alpha value as 0.2. Right? How do I calculate that? The forecast value, how do I calculate? You have the formula with you.
So 0.2 into 17 plus
0.2 into 7.
plus 0.8.
Okay, for the first week.
Yes, sir.
So first week always the value will be the previous value, like
Same
the
value. Okay.
yeah. For the first forecast, I'll always be taking the first week value, actual value. From second week onwards, I have to take the value.
Yeah, yeah, got
I
it.
have to
Yes.
use the formula, yeah. So what will be that? What will be that value?
So will it be 0.2 into 17 plus 0.8 into 17?
No.
No,
This
sir.
is y. This is yt, that is the actual value, and
Point two
ft is
into
the
21.
forecast
21.
value.
0.2 into 21?
Yes.
Plus
Then
0.8 into
Plus
17.
0.8 into 17.
0.8
yes.
into 17.
What is
Okay.
this 17 value? 17 is the forecast value, the previous week forecast.
Forecast.
That is what ft. Are you getting? Equal to zero point 0.2 into
20.
21 plus 1 minus zero point 0.2, so that is 0.8
0.8 into.
into this one forecast, previous week forecast.
Yes.
So 17.8. Yes. So this is my value I'm getting. Clear everyone? How I am getting the forecast?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, you have to remember this. This FT is the forecast, previous week forecast, and YT is the previous. What is that meaning here? Actual value of prior T means previous week actual value, right? No doubt.
Yes, sir.
Next, the same thing. Forecast error and all you have to calculate. Let me do that. Equal to the actual value minus the forecast value. This will be the absolute value of this. Then square of forecast error. This square. इसका mic on है. Can you please mute? Yeah. So this is the value now. Now I can calculate my MSc and MA. Okay. MSc, MA, and
So,
MSc.
sir, we didn't find a percentage over here.
Yeah, percentage we don't want actually. Generally, we do compare with what? The MSc value I said, no?
Yes, sir.
MSE value is important. The MSE value, if it is less, other value will always be less. See this is 8.1. The other value is also less. This one. Compare with naive method and average. Forget about this one. These two. So this value is less means other value will always be less. Generally, we do compare MSE value if you are calculating. That is enough. Okay. So I'll calculate for this one. I'll calculate only the MSE value. MSE means what? Uh,
Squared, mean of squared error.
this one, no? Mean of squared error.
Yes, sir.
So equal to sum of this one. Yeah. So my MSE will be this one divided by 11.
11. Yes, sir.
Yes. So 8.98 I'm getting. Still my average of past method is giving me the best result. Somewhat it is giving me the best result, right? Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So it depends on the data and like my data is here very less now. I've taken only 12. So if my data series is too long, then you will definitely find that exponential smoothing will be the best.
So one more thing, sir. If we compare the data, we can also see that through the MAE only we are able to know why are we finding MSE. By MAE only we are able. MAE कम होगा तो बाकी सब भी तो कम होगा.
But in statistics, there is some standard now. So generally, we do compare with MSc.
So is there any reason why we take a square of error to find everything?
Square of error means what? Why are we taking same thing, no? But why we are like calculating variance, standard deviation and variance?
Yes,
Why
sir.
is like what is the need of variance here? If we know the standard deviation, what is the need of variance?
Okay.
Same questions, same type of question you're asking. Why just to like add one extra column to find the variance when already know the standard deviation? Why to do the square? If you know the answer, that is the same answer here. It means negative and positive forecast error. So we need the square. No?
Already we are taking
Absolute.
the absolute value.
No, no, no. Absolute is not the right way to calculate.
Okay.
Statistics absolute is not the right way to calculate. By finding the absolute value when you are doing the calculation, it's not the right way. Okay. Are you getting?
Got it, sir.
Yes. So another method is there, which is trend projection. I'll not do that. The trend projection. I'll tell you the this formula. So you all know the regression method, right? So regression is the method of trend projection. So the regression method, we are actually doing the trend projection. Okay, we're forecasting something na, in the regression using the regression method. You can see the
Yes.
formula for trend projection. The formula is yt is equal to b naught plus b1 into t. The same formula of regression method. Okay, so first you have to find whenever this is the question it will be given to you. Okay, so this question will be given to you and you have to find first the b naught and b1. These two values you have to find, and then the t value is already given to you, and then from there only you can calculate what will be your forecast. Okay, so how do I find b naught and b1? What was the formula for b naught and b1? X minus x bar into y minus y bar divided by x minus x bar whole square, no? The summation. That was the formula of b1, no? Could you remember that from regression? Anyone? Hello?
Yes, sir. You're audible, sir.
Can you remember that? The B1 formula was x minus x bar into y minus y bar summation divided by summation of x minus x bar whole square. The same thing.
Yes.
Take this one as x, this one as y. So what I am calculating here, this one in this column, t minus t bar into y minus y bar. In the next column, I'm calculating t minus t bar whole square. So I'll be taking the summation of these two values. For my b1, it will be this value divided by this value.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And for b0, what is that? Y bar minus b1 into t bar. So y bar and this y bar and t bar, I can easily calculate the mean value. b1 I have already calculated. So from there only I'll be getting the b0 value, and using that b0 and b1, I'll be getting the regression equation or the trend projection equation. Correct?
Oh, yes,
But
sir.
from the trend projection equation now I can easily forecast. So for this one, what will be my forecast for week 1? What will be my forecast?
So B0 plus B1 into T1.
Yes. So B0 and B1 I know. My T1 is
1.
1.
1. Okay. So from there only I'll get that. For next one, B0 and B1 I have already calculated. But T it will be 2. Correct? Next
Yes.
T will be 3. Next T will be 4. Like that you can calculate the forecast value, then forecast error, then absolute error, then squared error. Same thing. Next MSC value you will calculate. Then you check which one is your best. If the data
So,
is same. Your data is not same, so you can't compare with these 4 methods.
so why are we not doing it?
Which one?
So this one you didn't do it.
Alright, same now. You can do that right now.
Okay, okay.
Regression, we have done so many things.
Yes.
Can you tell me how to calculate the forecast for this one?
This forecast,
Huh.
you already have the equation. No? From this
Okay.
table, you'll be getting the equation
Okay.
B0 and B1.
Hmm.
Next, for this one, your forecast will be this YT is actually the forecast value. So B0 and B1
Okay.
value,
Hmm.
B0 and B1 value already know. For this
Okay.
first week, your T will be 1. Second week, your T will be 2. Just replace the T
Oh.
value
Okay. You just have
with
to
1,
put
2,
the
3.
regression equation then. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Hmm.
I'll be
Thanks.
sharing the solution by tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Okay.
not doing it right now. You can do that. This Excel sheet I'll be sharing it.
Hmm.
Any doubt, anyone? You can stop here.